Hello YouTube, this is Last Guy 17.
And the Cryptonova, and this is our first KNLG movie review. We have decided to join together and do something different.
As you all know, we each do different things. I make Lost videos.
And I do gaming commentaries. But we have decided to join together and make movie reviews.
When we make them will be determined, but you can expect one at least every week.
Today we decided to kick off things with The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey as our first KNLG movie review. Now Lost Guy will be giving us a brief summary of the movie.
Thanks, Cryptonova. Here we go, guys. This is actually a pretty good movie in my opinion. What it's about is the wizard, as you all know, Gandalf, invites the Hobbit, which is Bilbo, on a quest to help a band of dwarves retake their homeland, the Lonely Mountain, from a ruthless and dangerous dragon, Smaug. Unwilling to resist the chance for adventure, Bilbo agrees to accompany the group, which is led by Thorin, who is played by Richard Armitage. Just so you know, remember that later. Heir to the king under the mountain crown. The company faces challenge after challenge, and this is even a surprise to the wise and wonderful Gandalf, bears first witness to a dangerous sequence of events that will haunt the next generation of hobbits, dwarves, elves, and men.
Okay, now we are going to give our opinions. My opinion of this movie is that it was a very enjoyable movie. I really liked the storyline and thought it was very interesting and immersive, and I can't wait till the second one.
Me and Kryptonova went to see this together, and I know we both really loved the movie when we saw it. And unsurprisingly, there are actually a few similarities between An Unexpected Journey and The Fellowship of the Ring. And like the ones that I can tell are that a ragtag group of heroes on a life or death quest through the wilds of Middle-earth. Like in Fellowship of the Ring, obviously the Fellowship, and in this, An Unexpected Journey, we have the group of dwarves and Bilbo and Gandalf, etc. And it had ties to each movie that I thought really bid well for it, but this movie was a very good start to the prequel, I thought, and I am really excited for Dissolution to Smaug. All right, our next topic of discussion about The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is we're going to talk about the acting. For our segments here, I have a segment I'm going to do every episode. I'm going to name the MVP actor of the movie. And this may shock a few of you because there were a few outstanding performances by each of the actors in this movie. But I'm going to name Richard Armitage, who played Thorin, as the MVP of this movie. His acting was just incredible. And he really impressed me with what he did with the role. And yeah, I was very impressed. And that's why I told you earlier to remember that name. Because I knew I was going to give him the MVP. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, I thought that the acting was really good. They chose some really good actors for the part. I especially liked the actor who played Bilbo, because he did remind me of the Bilbo from the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. I thought the acting was done really well, and you could really feel like the passion in their voice when in the dramatic scenes, and overall their acting was very well done, and I thought that they all did a very good job. Now we're going to be talking about the soundtrack. I really liked the soundtrack to The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. It was very well written and composed, and I thought that the songs were excellent, my favorite being Misty Mountains, performed by the dwarf cast. Overall, they are very well made, and they fit the movie perfectly.
I agree with Kryptonova on that one. When you get a good soundtrack to a movie, it just makes the movie much more epic, and that's exactly what Howard Shore did with this. He successfully adapted the words and themes for Lord of the Rings, and he truly did a very good job with one of the most successful film franchises of the decade in being Lord of the Rings. And he's back now to do the Hobbits trilogy, which there's 2 more coming out. Not, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm hoping that he makes The Hobbit as epic as he made Lord of the Rings with the soundtrack, because as I said before, the soundtrack does truly make a movie more epic. And our next topic of discussion in this movie review is the camera work, animation, screenplay. In my eyes, there's not much to be said about it, but in my opinion, I thought the camera work was well done. I don't think they could have done a better job. Everything about the animation it was really good, in my opinion. Kryptonova, you have something to say about it?
Yes, the animation, visuals, and special effects in this movie were very well done to me. The best in my opinion being the eagles when they were flying the group to safety.
Yeah, I agree on that too.
Yeah. I also thought that the orcs were very well animated, although I preferred the actors in costumes playing the orcs in the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, that's true, I agree.
Yeah. But overall, they were very nice, and the special effects crew did a great job.
Well said. And our final segment here on our very first movie review is we will each be giving a rating of the movie and then a combined rating of the movie. So Kryptonova, you give them yours.
Yes. Overall, I thought this movie was very well made. The acting, soundtrack, and visuals were all very well done. And overall, I'd say it's about an 8.5.
Okay, I'm actually going to disagree and go down 0.2. I'm going to give this an 8.3. So combined together, we're probably an 8.4 as a final KNLG movie review rating. And would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
So yeah, either way, we're both giving this a high rating for this movie and hoping the second one is just as good, if not better.
Okay, well, we will see you next time with our next movie review. And if you have a movie that you want us to review, just leave it in the comment section below, and we'll try to see if we can review it.
So this is Lost Guy 17.
And this is the Kryptonova.
Check out our channels, and we will probably, once we build our fan base, we'll be making a collab channel. So we will let you know when and if we do so. Until then, check out our recent channels.